The entire process of reviewing and evaluating resumes is evolving fast. If you are a job seeker today, you must adapt to the new reality of candidate screening if you hope to move past resume screening software and onto the interview. An applicant tracking system is a software that works like a resume database to help companies streamline their hiring process and review applications more quickly. With paper applications becoming obsolete and the volume of applicants increasing, the majority of companies are moving towards digital system to track applicants to make sure their recruitment process complies with labor laws. Not only do this system organize and sort applications, they can also be programmed to screen candidates based on what content you include in your resume. Common applicant tracking system includes ICIMS, Bullhorn, and Ascendify that digest uploaded resumes submitted via job postings. At a basic level, an ATS consists of opening new positions and posting them online via the company's corporate homepage or job boards. Once the position is open, all submitted applications are stored in a database. At this point, recruiters can search submissions using keywords and phrases to identify candidates to advance through the hiring process. Many ATS score applications based on parameters of the open position. Applicants are then ranked and sorted based on their score. You can think of it as the ATS doing the first screening instead of the recruiter. It is important to note that not all ATS are alike. Some systems can handle small graphics while others can't. Some prefer PDFs while others require Word files. So now let's understand what is a keyword. Keywords are the buzzwords that identify an industry or a profession. They are also the currency of the job search. And these are the words that will be picked by the ATS, and if your resume has those keywords, you can easily pass the robot testing. Well, keywords are the terms and phrases hiring managers supply to HR managers and recruiters to create job posts and find matching resumes for open positions. And in a modern job search transaction, keywords can separate your resume from the rest of the pile or transfer it to the circular file. At most companies, applicant tracking system software uses keywords to filter resumes before they are ever reviewed by human staffers. So let's understand step-by-step keyword search technique. First, you make a master list of keywords that appear in similar jobs. Search as if looking for that job. Even if you want to stay local, it doesn't limit this mock search geographically. Since this exercise is intended to generate keywords, not locate specific jobs, go to websites that represent companies and associations related to the candidate target industry in search of other buzzwords. Cull keywords from specific job descriptions for which the candidate is applying. Search LinkedIn profiles of users who have similar jobs to see what their keywords they are using. Search LinkedIn profiles for users who have similar jobs to see what keywords they are using. Go to association websites if there is a Find a Member directory. See what keywords other industry professionals have used. All these will actually help you have a list of keywords which you can apply in your resume while you are creating your own. This will magnify your chance to manyfold for getting selected by the screening system. Location-based keywords. If a company wants to hire a project manager in the Dallas area, it may conduct a search that looks like this: project manager and Dallas. The search will only return resumes that contain both terms, project manager and Dallas both, and would reject any project managers who left out they tell us. For this reason, it is recommended to include your town or region. If you are leery to put down an address, leave out the street number and name. But do put down the city, state, and zip code to avoid getting overlooked. A phone number with an area code is also very helpful. Always spell out the obvious. Many job seekers make a keyword mistake of omission. They assume the people who read their resume will know what their job responsibilities comprise of. It seems obvious, for example, that a litigation attorney has written briefs and legal memos, has done depositions, and has handled discoveries. Anybody who has practiced law would know that. But the hiring professionals on the front line who first see resume tend to be generalists, who may have little to no knowledge of a given job or your duties. And like human resource generalists, ATS don't implicitly know by screening a resume that a lawyer has had experience with briefs, depositions, or discoveries. Every term needs to be spelled out. Every industry and function carries its own set of duties. Make sure you unfold your job responsibilities to pull out those words that seem too obvious to mention. Contextualizing keywords. Many resume writers use sections titled Professional Summary or Skills at the top of a resume as a kind of corals for keywords. While it's fine to use keywords in such a section, it's important to use them throughout the resume as well, in the context of job responsibilities. To understand why, consider your own Google searches. Google returns web pages that contain the correct search term, but many of the results are irrelevant to what you are searching for. The search terms are scattered throughout a given page and in the wrong context. The best search results shows the search terms grouped together in the proper context. Similarly, if a hiring professional or ATS identifies a search term in a summary but not in a job description, the resume may well be eliminated. That's why it behooves job seekers to use a given search term both in the summary section and in the job responsibility description. Here's an example. If a graphic design professional used Adobe Photoshop in her previous job, she would put that term in her summary. It would be a mistake for her to then say she used publishing software in the experience description. Instead, she should once again use the term Adobe Photoshop in context. Let's understand the important tricks of the keywords. Include acronyms, but also spell them out. That's especially helpful since the person tasked with going through resumes might not know all the relevant acronyms. Always include relevant professional group or associations. Whenever you are writing a cover letter, try to embed keywords in your cover letters, in case if they are also been scanned. It's a good practice to use keywords in social media profiles as well, along with your resumes. For example, LinkedIn provides a summary section for keywords and specialties. Did you know that 50 to 80% of employers are searching for keywords on LinkedIn, Facebook, and other social networking sites? So, at today's scenario, it is very important to be ready with these keywords tools whenever you are mentioning about your profile. When applying online, avoid anything on your resume that could potentially clog the system. The key is to avoid templates and keep formatting to simple. Title your resume with your name and targeted title, something like your name, Marketing Director. Remove unique headings and stick to common resume headings like summary, work experience, education, skills, etc. Remove images, columns, tables, fields, text boxes, and graphics so the ATS can quickly scan your text for keywords and phrases. The ATS may not be able to read data placed in images, tables, and text boxes, so it's best to avoid them altogether. Remove special characters and avoid creative or fancy bullets that are often illegible to an ATS scanner. Avoid special fonts, font treatments, or colors. Stick to fonts such as Arial, Giorgio Impact, Courier, Lucinda, Tahoma, or Cambry, and only use black color. Avoid underlining words, which can mess up the legibility of lowercase letters such as A, G, J, or Y. Absolutely avoid spelling errors. Typos are not at all welcomed, and if you have typo in your resume, it is a big turnoff. Along with, ATS doesn't know what you meant to write. Include contact information in the body of your resume, not in the header or footer. Save your resume as a basic Word doc, that is .doc or .txt. Avoid templates, which are a combination of fields and tables and can confuse ATS system. Also avoid page numbers. When writing your employment history, present the information for each employer in the same order, that is company name, title, city, state, and date, and in reverse chronological order.